Bruce Rivers, he's the criminal lawyer. Who is he? Bruce Rivers, he's the criminal lawyer. And who is he? Bruce Rivers, he's the criminal lawyer. And what he do? And he's gonna react to all the self-snitching.
Hi, this is Bruce Rivers. Welcome to another fun-filled episode of Criminal Lawyer Reacts. I'm Bruce Rivers, board-certified criminal defense lawyer. Today, we're reacting to Alex Jones and the latest saga as he wanders through the minefield of the Sandy Hook litigation. But before we get to that, this episode is brought to you by eforms.com. That's eforms.com. If you got a project or a legal situation where you need a form of any kind, go to eforms.com. You need a power of attorney, you need loan agreement, rental agreement, any kind of legal form. Don't hire somebody like me. Go to eforms.com. Don't reinvent the wheel. They've got your back. And look at below, and that's the link. So here's the deal. Alex Jones is above the law, according to Alex Jones. His lawyers just don't comply with discovery. And when you don't comply with the discovery, guess what? You get defaulted. So he hasn't had any substantive jury trials on the issue itself because he won't comply with discovery. And because he won't comply with discovery, he gets defaulted. And when he gets defaulted, then the only issue is damages. So let's just see what he's on the stand here, and let's just see how his statements play.
10 years ago, I thought Sandy would happen.
Robert Parker's sitting right here. He's real, isn't he?
He is.
And for years, you put a target on his back, didn't you?
Objection to the form of that, Judge.
Well, I mean,
didn't you?
I've said his name. It's true. I've said other people's names who they are.
You put a target on his back just like you did every single parent and loved one sitting here, didn't you?
So when you are pointing your finger like that and you're going hard like that, it tends to lose, I think, a little. You have the moral high ground on this case, without a doubt. I think you already have it. But I think you can make your point a little more subtly. But listen to what he says.
No, I didn't.
No, you didn't.
That's argumentative. It's speculative. There is no foundation for it. And
So argumentative, speculation, and no foundation. It's not argumentative. He's talking about what he did. It's not speculation. And Alex Jones knows what he did. He's got the foundation for it.
Inappropriate.
Let's move on. These are real people. You know that, Mr. Jones?
I think you just told them to move on.
Just like all the Iraqis, but you liberals kill and love. You're unbelievable. You switch on emotions on and off when you want. It's just ambulance chasing.
Why don't you show a little respect?
Objection, Judge. I think that if you get what you give.
See, why don't you show a little respect for this court? When you get into this, you can tell it doesn't feel like it when we're just sitting here watching it, but the tension in that courtroom, you can cut with a knife. I've been there when that kind of stuff happens.
Objection.
You have families in this courtroom here that lost children.
See, you have objection, and the judge doesn't rule, but then you go into another question.
Sisters, wives, moms.
Is this a struggle session? Are we in China? I've already said I'm sorry hundreds of times, and I'm done saying I'm sorry. I didn't generate this. I wasn't the first person to say it. American gun owners didn't like being blamed for this, as the left did, so we rejected it mentally and said it must not be true. But I legitimately thought it might have been staged, and I stand by that, and I don't apologize for it.
So I legitimately thought it was staged. I stand by that, and I don't apologize for that. You talk about you need anything more for callousness, lack of remorse, and to pump the damages up even more.
And don't apologize, Mr. Jones. Please don't apologize.
No, I've already apologized to the parents over and over again.
Because we know you're
I don't apologize to you.
Objection.
Don't apologize to you.
You're going to do it again.
Objection, Judge.
This courtroom's out of fucking control.
Objection. Objection. Argumentative.
Don't apologize to you.
Well, it's hard for me to get a word in edgewise.
It is, but I
Because
think
your
there's
client
one officer of the court and one witness and an officer of the court heard the objection.
So this judge needs to take charge of that courtroom. I would tell that lawyer, sit down, your objection is overruled. Mr. Jones, you answer the questions, or I'm going to find you in contempt.
And I can't rule on your attorney's. Excuse me.
I'm sorry.
I can't rule on your attorney's objection.
I understand.
Talking, and he may have to.
You're right. I'm sorry. I'm trying.
Because there's going to be another Robbie Parker, isn't there?
Objection, Judge.
No.
Sustained.
There's going to be another.
Objection.
Can I get my questions out?
When it's the same form, second time, the inference is it's going to also be objected.
I didn't say Parkland was fake. I didn't say Uvalde was. And no, okay, so that's a fact.
What do you say about Aurora?
Objection.
What before?
So the lawyer is in this instance kind of being ineffective because he's going off topic.
This
What did you say about
Excuse
I'm
me, are you
objecting to the
objecting to
question.
your
I believe it was a
client?
shooting, but he was in a mind control program, just like Theodore Kaczynski. Sorry.
Are you objecting to your client's answers, Attorney
Both.
Pattis?
That's both the answers and the questions. This is a courtroom, not a trial.
So here's what I'll tell you, Mr. Young.
Okay. Yes, ma'am.
You're in a court of law. You have to follow the rules as the attorneys do or officers of the court, and they are accountable to me, and I will deal with them. However, while there were media in the room, this is not a press conference. This is clearly not your show, and you need to respect the process.
I understand.
So when your client's being admonished like that, that's not a good sign.
Whether you like it or not, you have to follow the rules.
I understand, Your Honor.
So just take a breath, have a little water if you like, and wait for the next question.
Judge, I believe there's another admonishment as
Oh, counsel, I'll see you on a sidebar. If I admonish anybody, it's gonna be both of you, okay?
If I admonish anybody, it's going to be both of you. I mean, here's the thing. You can't let your emotions as a lawyer get the better of you. It's better to be cold and deliberate and soft and strong, you know, and this judge is fucking pissed.
You're shouting over your client, you just have to stop. Okay, so let's get the next question and let's move forward.
Mr. Jones, there's going to be another mass shooting.
objection.
One word basis, hearsay, irrelevant, what is it? One word,
Argumentative.
overruled.
Finally, she takes charge.
Are you saying I'm going to shoot people? Like, how do I know there's been another mass shooting? Like, it's my fault. People think I killed the kids. That's my answer to you.
Let me see if I can ask my question to you.
Sure.
You expect there's going to be another mass shooting?
There probably will be.
Do you expect there's going to be another mass shooting? I don't know where that doesn't push the ball down the field. I don't think, and it's really just kind of more sensationalistic kind of a question that doesn't really help anybody.
And when there is, you're going to do a new pounds, right?
Objection.
No.
No?
Relevance.
All right. Why don't you look at your screen there, sir?
See, there's objection, relevance, and then she doesn't rule on the objection. The judge does not have control of this courtroom, although she tried to get it.
Mr. Jones, please.
The problem is that this lawyer fucking hates Mr. Jones badly. And you can tell he's got this visceral hate. And I can understand it. It's really a bad situation that Mr. Jones finds himself in because of his mouth and what he's done with these Sandy Hook people or Sandy Hook victims. But you can't let your hatred for the witness, it clouds your thinking, and all of a sudden you become ineffective.
Yes. Hold it for everybody. This is your homepage, right? Infowars.com?
I can't. Blow it up, please. Yes.
This is Mikhail Gorbachev, right? He died about 3 weeks ago, didn't he?
Yes.
Why don't you pull up the right side of the page? A little bit bigger, please, just the part survey there. And you're asking your audience that comes to your page to take a survey, aren't you? Correct?
Yes, I didn't write the survey, but
And the survey is,
good questions.
what will be the most likely deep state false flag ahead of the midterms, right?
Yes.
What's the first option?
Mass shooting, but I didn't write the poll.
Excuse me, sir. Mass shooting?
Yes.
So you can't really interrupt the client or the defendant like that.
And so when the next mass shooting comes, you're already conditioning your audience to believe that it's a fake staged event, aren't you?
Objection.
Well, false flag doesn't necessarily mean staged. It means they let it happen.
How many people responded to this survey, sir?
I don't know. I wasn't looking at it. But
That's a good point. He is preconditioning his audience to conspiracy theories, to the next false flag, as he calls
But
it.
there's going to be a mass shooting, and you're inviting your audience, even now, even after all this, to suspect that the next people, the next Robbie Parker, the next family are actors too.
Objection. Argumentative.
no.
It's not argumentative. I mean, it's he can answer the question.
No, I didn't say Uvalde was staged. I said the police did over 77 minutes. And I don't know the others either.
Yeah.
Power grid collapse, terror plot, bombing, COVID.
Right. Could
The
be
U.S.
any of
government
these.
said the Russians.
It could be any of these, right, Mr.
The
Jones?
U.S. government said the Russians staged a false flag to start the Ukraine war, and I believe
That's
it.
right, Your Honor.
Yeah, they're real.
So, Mr. Jones, whatever the next mass shooting strikes, we can be pretty sure what you're going to do, right?
Objection. Speculative.
Yes or no?
I didn't write that poll,
Speculative. It's asking what he's going to do in his own mind.
but I stand behind it. I've never seen that poll, but I think that's a reasonable question.
I'm done, Your Honor.
So this is just a little snippet of how the proceedings are going in the Alex Jones, and he doesn't present as sympathetic at all. So we'll see what they haven't gotten to the damages phase of it, but so we'll see what happens with Alex Jones. So this has just been our little critique, or not critique, but just our observations of the courtroom antics, and they were some fireworks going on there. So I'm Bruce Rivers, Criminal Lawyer Reacts. Thanks for watching. Make sure you subscribe, like, follow us on Instagram, follow us on Twitter, and we'll see you next time here on Criminal Lawyer Reacts.
Bruce Rivers just broke down your case. He know all the charges that you about to face. You ain't coming home till 2058. That self-snitching gon' get you put away. Bruce Rivers just broke down your case. He know all the charges that you about to face. You ain't coming home till 2058. That self-snitching gon' get you put away. 23-hour lockdown, please, is that my God?